Hi sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Nanyacim. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash the subscribe button, turn on the notification so you get notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all, and I want to say a very big thank you to every one of you for always coming back to watch my videos and subscribing. You all are the real MVP. So today I will be showing you all how an Asian woman, right, called cops on a black man because she felt, I don't know, I just don't get it. But then I am just gonna roll the clip so you all can see for yourself, because like I am asking myself, what the is going on? What is going on? Stay glued to the screen. Let's go say this together.
She is on the phone with 911 right now.
He said I'm rude and he's just threatening me right now.
Look at her. She said I just threatened her. What threat? What threat did I make towards you?
I'm Elizabeth.
What threat did I make towards you, ma'am? Huh? This is crazy. I've never. I already knew what it was when I first got here, though.
Here she is 1 minute later trying to sound distressed so the police can come quicker.
What?
I'm shaking right now.
What? What in the world is this, boy? I ain't gonna lie. I've never in my life had to deal with no bullshit like this. Never in my life.
My goodness, what is going on? What is wrong with the world? What is going on in this? Like, what is going on? Do you know that this guy could be killed, or something very horrible, something terrible could happen to this boy? Because right now, this woman puts this young man's life at stake. God heal the world. Let's get into the stitches and see what people are saying about this. So here we go.
Stressed so the police can come quicker.
People who call the police on some stupid shit like this, especially that false fucking bullshit, should be put in jail once they find out that it's all bullshit. Y'all putting these people fucking life in danger, bro. I don't think y'all understand shit like that. Y'all can single-handedly ruin someone's fucking life, bro. Like, that's fucking embarrassing, bro. Nah, I don't know who you are, my brother, but shit, I hope you fucking safe, bro. Like, real talk. And I hope after all this shit done, that bitch got charged with something.
She is on the phone with 911 right now.
He said I'm rude and he's just threatening me.
Please go watch the rest of that video. And everybody else who's been on my page talking about that there's no such thing as like white privilege. That's white privilege. If that guy was white, guarantee you that lady would not be acting that way. Would not have called the cops. Would not have been screaming in terror, even though he's just standing there nonchalantly. You see what I'm saying? So now the police are going to show up there thinking this guy is hurting this woman, okay? And if he gets in trouble, that's a black man committing a crime. When actually, there was no crime committed. It's just that lady is acting because she is under the impression that if she sees a black person, there's crime afoot. Do you guys see, like, you guys don't see, I don't know, I want to explain it to you.
What?
Just makes me sick to my stomach. Watching somebody put on a performance and endanger the life of another person. Watch the whole video. She turns it on. The white woman tears. This has happened a million times over decades. Thank God for cameras, but we don't even know what happened because there's been no update. She could have gotten him arrested. She could have gotten him hurt. It's Black History Month. This is what it's like to be black in America. Do better.
She is on the phone with 911 right now.
He said I'm rude and he's just threatening me.
Look.
you take a look at my old content from like 2020, 2019, it's changed a lot. Because January of 2021, I met my two best friends. I ran a crew of 7 people for an engineering company. And what I witnessed working for this company, because we have to gain access to people's property, is my two best friends, one from the Philippines and one from here. One's Filipino, obviously, and the other one's black. Go through some crazy shit. Like, they go behind a house to hook up to a gas meter or a water service or whatever the case may be, and they get questioned. I understand wanting to know what somebody's doing on your property, but it doesn't just stop at being questioned. No ID was ever good enough for them. No amount of information that they could provide or prove what they're doing there was good enough for them. And it always ended in the same way. You're not going anywhere, we're going to wait for the police. Unfortunately, we've thrown a label of racism on everything. We've destroyed people's lives because they said something we didn't like, not that it is racist. So basically, the people that do this have made it uncool to do the type of shit that I do. My process would go as follows. I would verify the customer's information who has the service from whatever utility that I have access to because I have access to their account information. I'd call them by their first name. But even before this, they talk to me completely differently. Sometimes, before even verifying information, they just accept identification. But it was always the same thing for Trey and Gene. It always broke my heart. Trey served 13 years in the Marine Corps. He was given a Purple Heart for his role when he was across seas fighting. He's still got 7.62 shrapnel in his chest fighting for this country. How do I know that he's a Purple Heart recipient? I was one of the few people that got an invitation to the award ceremony. And it breaks my heart, because every time these things happen, he'd say, it's okay. It's not. I'd always wait for the police, because after I verify my information and they decide, oh no, now I don't want the cops. No, I want the police here. And I tell them the same thing. Why was my ID and me telling you good enough? But it wasn't for them. I would try to pull the quiet part from them. And I would make it very uncomfortable. It should be uncomfortable. I mean, for Christ's sake, Gene was working in a right-of-way a couple months ago. Not even on this guy's property. He came outside and told Gene that he was going to shoot him 4 times. Gene did nothing wrong. Then when Gene told me this, I was standing in front of this guy's house, like literally like in his driveway, documenting his address. He walked past me and went right back over to Gene and started problems. Sorry I had to go through this, bro. And if it wasn't for Trey and Gene, I would have never known this shit actually happens. But it does.
She is on the phone with 911 right now.
I'm rude and he's just threatening me.
Look.
Y'all watch the whole thing. Watch the whole thing. Come back. You back? Okay. It was the crying for me. Like, it's the fact that he's like clearly letting her know, I'm recording you. I'm talking about the dumb shit you're doing right now. And this bit is still going. Like, she was dedicated. Like, she knew she was in the trenches and she was not gonna give up. Like, you know, I just, like, that's a level of commitment that I need from a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's out here as commitment. Cause that was a bit much. And was she Asian? She didn't look white. Was she Asian? What is going on, y'all? Y'all, this is during Black History Month, y'all. During Black History Month. We got to do better.
You're trying to sound distressed so the police can come quicker.
So anyone that knows me in real life knows that I'm super non-reactive. So whenever I see videos like this, it really racks my brain because I don't understand how you even get to this point. I know not everyone's gonna be like me, I get that. But she sounds like someone is literally coming at her with a knife. And I'm sure a lot of people will see people like myself that are non-reactive react, or technically the lack of reaction to situations like this, and be like, that's weird too. Because I would literally just walk away. I'd be like, yeah, I don't want any parts in this, and leave. Doesn't matter what the situation is. Not only am I not reacting, but I'm fucking leaving. Like, what's stopping you from walking away? I just don't understand.
She is on the phone with 911 right now.
I'm rude and he's just threatening me.
And this is why I kind of roll my eyes when other people of color try to make it seem like they understand my experience as a black person. I'm not saying you don't understand your own experience as a person of color, but you don't understand my experience as a black person. If we are talking about black issues and a person of color tries to interject like they understand me, talking about a black perspective, we can bond on people of color perspective, but a black perspective, you don't understand me. I'm assuming that this woman is East Asian because it sounds to me like she has an East Asian accent. She doesn't sound white to me. And here she is using white women tactics to still try to oppress. That black man could have gotten killed from that interaction. Like, and I'm assuming by her accent that she wasn't born here. And I'm also assuming that wherever she was born didn't have black people in it. So how was she taught to hate black people? She didn't learn that here. She learned that over there. I mean, it was reinforced here. But people hate black people everywhere. We're not the same as other people of color. We're hated throughout the world. Every culture hates us, including our own, including other people from Africa, including other people from Jamaica. Like, black people are so hated. It's ridiculous, and I'm sick and tired of it. My friend works at a fucking middle school, and the number one insult thrown around between black people is you're black. Black people will call other black people blacker. East Asian people will literally own a black beauty supply store, like for wigs and hair extensions, like braiding stuff, and follow every single black motherfucker that walks in there. Like, damn, if you don't like us, why are you trying to sell us shit? Like, go own a Sally's.
Know better. And furthermore, I hoped that the police either didn't show up, or if they did, that they charged her with falsely reporting a crime. Because in the state of New York, ever since the infamous Central Park dog walker situation, that has become recognized as a hate crime.
I mean, the whole thing is just, I don't know how to really talk about this, but this is just a mess. Really, this is a mess. Because, like, this boy, I have not heard any updates, like if he is okay. Maybe they got him arrested or something because I don't know. Because a person of color, I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. Make me understand this, because I am trying so hard to understand it. Why the hate? Why? Man, this is just so ridiculous. I am telling you the reality, because I just do not understand it. It's hard for me to comprehend, and I just like need help. Anyways, this is where I'm gonna call it a day. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.